Welcome back to another video. My opponent here is Gus Thomas, Felix Thomas's older brother. I had a nice chat with him after the game and also saw Felix and spoke to him because he was coaching him. Both really nice people, and we had a good game here, so I'm going to have a look and see how it went. I didn't like that serve that he did for the entire match. You will see later on that I keep on missing it a little bit, either just outright into the net or giving him that chance to smash it. Doing well this set, with the backhands especially. I seem to be opening up and then taking a step or two back, which is good. Nice recovery from him. He blocked my counter back. There you go, that serve again. I'm used to that serve just being backspin, and again I keep on doing it. Surely now, after 3 points, I should adjust and, flick it, or at least do something else with it. I can't keep popping it up like that. And here, this is where I had quite a big lead, and suddenly I'm doing slightly different serves, like the reverse pendulum. Sure, it's good to vary up the serves, but I think it's so early in the game I should just sort of keep on doing what I was doing, because that was getting me the points. And here he's winning lots of points off my receive. That was nice from him. I didn't carry on the attack. Also, my flick is funny to watch because I always jump when I forehand flick. I'm very upright. I need to practice staying low when I flick and just using. I feel like if I'm too low, then I feel like I would get in the way of my arm, but you can still, do it fine that way, so. So I'm happy with the way I'm playing this game though. In terms of rallies, I'm hitting quite a few nice balls on the table. And there we go, just too big on that counter. Bit ambitious going for a flick there. Close game. I shouldn't have let him come back. I think I was 7-1 up, and then I started doing different serves and missing a lot of my receives. So on to the second set. 9:30, go. I seem to be nice and consistent, apart from my receives. In the actual rallies, I'm getting quite a lot of balls on the table. I was talking to a friend in training, and he was telling me, you know, after I'd lost a few games in training, he was saying, "Do you have a plan when you serve?" And I was like, "Not really. I sort of just try and vary my serves and then react." And I could see that was a perfect example where I did that long sidespin serve to his forehand, and then I just don't seem as ready as I should be. Like I should expect on that serve for him to open up cross court to my backhand, but I still almost lazily block it back and get a net and win a point that way, when I know that's probably where it's going to come, and he's probably going to open up that way, so I can be ready to counter it as well and not be surprised by the ball. Again there, I sort of serves in the middle, and I think, oh, you know, I haven't done that serve at all this match, maybe that will win the point, and I'm not ready for his receive. Nice backhand finisher there from him. So basically a complete reverse of the scores in the second set. That's quite a nice get from me. I think I was facing the other way. But he should have finished it, of course. And that was a serve that he told me afterwards that I should have kept on doing. Long sort of backspin to his backhand. That previous point was really nice. I was far back from the table but waited for the ball and span it on my backhand. The racket was just too open there. Nice, rare that I do the same, well, it seemed like the same serve twice in a row. That worked well. I'm missing a few backhands in that same way this match. Okay. I think it's really great. I can see from my previous matches that I am taking a lot more time between points, especially on the towel breaks. Like, my opponent was like, normally in previous tournaments, if my opponent's ready, I'll just play, other than when I use a timeout. But there, he was clearly ready, but I knew it was 10-8, so I thought, okay, I can use a towel break, and I will, and you know, that helped me win the next 3 points, I'm sure. Okay, a few little silly mistakes here. Now I'm thinking, what serve should I do? Okay, yeah. Maybe not the right choice. Just quite a high backspin serve that wasn't that spinny and he could easily open up. I did do that serve to his forehand previously. Maybe it's hard. I guess that was just the safest serve that I could do. I could have done a long, fast serve to his forehand. Maybe long backswing to his backhand, because, of course, in hindsight, that's what he told me he struggled against, but I didn't know that in the actual match. 15-54, go. There's like nothing on that serve. Even when I try and put backspin, there's nothing on it. Too passive there. It's just in between, you know. If I do decide to push there, it's got to be a bit faster and less high. And there, it's not the time to miss a serve. Yeah. It's closer, it's close. And there goes signature serve he brings out again. I pop it up again. Not as high as in the first set, but still, it's a reading out that's really difficult, I find, because he changes the contact point. And 2 missed serves this set. Not good. And at that point, I think that serve is very predictable. Once I do it like three times, it's just going to be hard. He just knows it's going to be half long. I have enough variation on it, so that, you know, he just knows what spin it's going to be, and that it's going to be half long, and he can just prepare for the open up early. No, I chose to take a time out at this point just because I made a lot of mistakes in this set. 2 missed serves and a few just receives into the net. That's a lovely open up there. And I'm shaking my head, but you know, he just has played well. I was thinking I should have got there to block it, but tricky. Yeah, I took that time out to try and reset and just give my all to the next few points. That was quite a nice get behind the back on the forehand and then stretching for the backhand, but still, you know, I could have lobbed it or just blocked it back, but I still tried to attack it, which is good. Nice attack, but again, the form is... I need to work on the form on the flick, definitely. Still a little rush there, not quite ambitious to try and attack there, I think. Oh, 3 missed serves. Not very good at all. Apart from the missed serves, I'm happy with how I played. I mean, the video shows that I played better than I remember how I played, so I'm happy with that. And when I actually spoke to Gus afterwards, I spoke quite a lot about the game, and he thought the main factor in him winning was my receive game. Lots of points that sidespin serve he had, I just popped up and he could finish, or I would just hit into the net. But definitely in that last set, three points were serves. That's 3 points I could have won, which would have changed everything. That's, in terms of score, it'd be 7-6 to him to play for if I got the serves on. So he'd still have a lead, and he probably still would have won, because if you think, okay, if you win each point half of the time, I guess. But no, it's on your serve, so 3 serves, you should have the advantage. So yeah. Well, I'm happy with how I played anyway. What do I need to work on from that? Definitely trying to keep a low posture on the forehand flick, and learning a different variation for that forehand serve I was doing. Part of my idea for doing that forehand serve a lot was that I could make it sort of like a hook serve, but I didn't do that variation at all in that game. It was only the floaty, sort of easy to read backspin one, which always went half long. So need to change the variation for that a little bit. And apart from that, played pretty decently, and just fight for every point like I was doing, try and recover after every ball. It's not over until the ball is out of play. Expect every attack back. And yeah, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.